What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video. And in this video I want to talk about the Netflix original series Stranger Things. Now the entire series, all 8 episodes, just dropped on July 15th, so like 2 weeks ago. They have about like exactly a half a month now that they've been on Netflix. I just finished the series a couple days ago. I got my thoughts together. I'm ready to talk about it now, and there's stuff that I've got to talk about. I want to review the show. Let's talk about it together, because I guarantee if you're watching this video, you've seen the show too. And holy shit, we can all agree that that was one hell of a show, man. I loved Stranger Things from the second that it started. Literally within the first 10 minutes, this show got me. It got my attention. It made me feel kind of spooked. It had my attention, and I had to binge it. I had to watch the whole way through. Only 8 episodes. Granted, every episode's an hour long, but still binged it, and it's over now. And wow. I mean, just to start talking about it, I don't even know where to start. There's so much here. They left us with a story wrapped up, but yet a bigger question at hand and other things at play. I just don't know 100% yet. So it starts off, we got the 4 kids, the 4 main characters. Will, their friend, goes missing. They don't know why, but they know that there's something up. It's not just like a normal kid missing. Like the show says, 99% of the time a kid goes missing, he's with a parent or relative. But this show is about the 1%. The 1%. The other time when a kid goes missing, what's the 1%? It's fucking big government. That's what it is. It's big government. What I think I loved so much about this show was the fact that it was like E.T. meets the Goonies meets Super 8, because Super 8 was basically like E.T. meets the Goonies, but this show was literally like, it was just the perfect way to do nostalgia. You know what I mean? There's too many things out there, too many reboots happening in Hollywood right now. Like, oh, people want to go back, people want to see stuff from the 80s, from the 90s again. Like, we're seeing a sequel to Independence Day that came out this month that is like 2 decades too late. This is the perfect way to do nostalgia. This show, Stranger Things, is the most 1980s, like, spooky, wrapped up retro thing that's out there right now, but it feels so modern at the same time. It feels like such a throwback, but at the same time it feels like such a modern throwback. Like, they knew, the Duffer Brothers, the people who wrote this thing, they could not have hit it out of the park any better. They knew how to handle a 1980s kind of like spooky mystery TV show like this. I am so grateful for the fact that within every episode that they made, there was always something that made you go, oh, no way, no way, no way, no way. And then it happened, and then other stuff would happen. Like, every episode, they knew how to build momentum. They kept building and building, and they would pay off in little bits here and there, all the way up to the very end. But it was just like this show knew how to build the anticipation. It built you up, it got you hyped for the end. It just kept on going non-stop from the beginning. I enjoyed every part, everything that turned vital. Every character had a very unique personality and brought something special to the table. I loved all the kids. I loved little Toothless. He made all the funniest jokes. He was like my favorite character throughout the entire show. At the same time we had Will's storyline going on, we also had someone new brought to the table with Eleven. And Eleven was just like this weird mind trip, kind of like every so often brought another piece to the puzzle, like building out this huge picture. And it was awesome. I loved her character too. The only thing that I would have wished that it would have happened differently, this happens with a lot of Hulu's original content, is they don't drop it all at once like Netflix, like an all episode thing. Part of me is like extremely grateful, and I feel like I would take this back for saying this, but another part of me, like half of me likes the way that they do it, and the other half of me kind of wishes that they did release it like on a weekly schedule, because then it would then you knew that if like the finale was in like 2 weeks or something, and then you wanted to start the show, you could watch and get caught up because all this hype was built up, and then you could watch the finale with everybody else on, like when it drops on Netflix. Like, the anticipation would just build a lot more between episode and episode. Because if you finish the show, then could you imagine if it ended on some of those episodes and then you had to wait a week till the next episode? I would cry. I would probably cry. But wouldn't it have built your anticipation even more? Like, I'm just think about that, because I think that's true. Just think about it. I want to talk about the creature thing really quick. They don't even give a name to it. They don't know what it is. It's what took Will. It's what took Barbara. It's what was kind of haunting Will's mom. It's the thing that caused the whole thing. We still don't know what it was or what it really came from. The only thing we do know is that I believe its home is the Upside Down, and the Upside Down is the like alternate dimension, or is another dimension of Earth, because it's not an alien, or at least but at the same time we don't know it's not an alien, and that kills me. I believe we can rule out that it's not an alien. I really think we can. I think you guys would agree. So I'm gonna go out on a limb. It's not an alien. I'm glad that it's not, because I feel like that would be like, that happens too often. Like, that's, oh, the thing's an alien. It's an alien. It has to do with aliens. Like, believe me, I like the whole alien thing. It's real spooky, but I like this. This is a different take. But just like, whoa, thinking about like, it's just this weird creature from another dimension that's able to tap into our world and go back into his world, and like by like controlling the lights that Will was able to do. When Michael's sister went into the Upside Down and saw it eating that deer, like we don't even know what the Upside Down is. Like, there's a reason why we don't know what it is, because even in the show, Papa, that really weird like rapist grandpa guy who died thankfully, he even said that they don't know what the Upside Down is, and that's what they're trying to find out. They don't know what it is or like what this thing is, but they're trying to find it out, and that's like all what their experiments were. And that's what leads me to believe that 11 was an experiment for the Upside Down and for that creature to try and come in contact with it and find out like where it came from, or like what it is, or what the Upside Down is. Because this all leads to one thing, my one major point of this video, and that is that there is going to be a sequel. Goddamn, there's going to be a season 2. There has to be a season 2, because they left it with enough questions enough questions answered to where I feel content, but enough questions that like, oh, they better answer this. There better be a follow-up to this, because the Duffer Brothers even said that not only do they plan on doing a second season, they just need like the green light from Netflix, but that this story is supposed to roll out farther. Like, they made this whole Stranger Things story with a second season in mind, with more things to unravel. Like, there is more of a story there. I know there is, you know there is. There's so much more to tell there, and they're ready to tell it. They have stuff. They know other things. They said specifically they have plans to explore the Upside Down more, because we really don't know really what it is. Like, in the end, Will is back. Thank God, yes, Will is back. But is Will really back? What the fuck was up with the larva he was up chucking in the bathroom? And like going back to the Upside Down for a quick sec. What is up with that? What's up with the sheriff like going and leaving waffles in a box in a snowy forest? Like, obviously that has something to do with 11. I know, because the waffle thing, like, there's so many questions. Like, was there only one of those weird monster things? Was there 2? We don't know. We need answers. Duffer Brothers, help a watch out. I just get so excited talking about the show because of how much I loved it. I get excited thinking about the second season, which I mean is not confirmed yet, so don't watch this and think that I'm saying that the second season is for sure. I think it is, I pray it is, but it's not been confirmed yet, so don't think that, okay? But don't be surprised, because if it is, you heard it here first. I can't wait to dive into these characters more. There's way more story to deal with the sheriff. There's obviously way more story to deal with Will. There's way more story to deal with 11. Way more story to deal with what the hell happened to the government facility, and what happened with the Upside Down, and what the thing was with the monster, like plant unraveling mouth huge thing. I genuinely think any person will like this show. Alright, so that's gonna do it for my time today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you liked it, be sure to smash that like button down below and click that red rectangle subscribe button down below. I know you want to. I know you looked at it. I know you thought about it. Check out my other stuff. I swear I try my best. It's good content. You guys are gonna want to stick around for more. I got other stuff down the pipeline that's coming, so please stick around for more. And as always, guys, I will see you very soon. I am concerned that I didn't turn on the mic. Oh, and the mic is on.